Hello and welcome to part 16 of the Latics, and things haven't exactly been going to the plan of how the season was going beforehand. So, since we last saw each other against Accrington, we actually haven't been able to win a game. We've only actually scored 2 goals in 3 games, and when we were actually starting to become quite a prolific side before in the earlier stages of the season. But yeah, I don't know what's gone wrong. I don't know what's happening. We're just not getting goals. We're not getting the ball up the pitch. We're having all of the game. I mean, this game against Blackpool, I think we had about 7 shots, of which could have been a goal. But I think 3 of them hit the post, and a few of them were clear-cut chances, but they just didn't take them. So I don't know what's going on at the moment. But, we're playing Huddersfield today, so that's FA Cup action for you, and we're not expecting anything from this game. Literally just hoping that we can, have a bit of fun, make a bit of money while we're over here. They've got Pietro Pellegrini, by the way, who, if you don't know Football Manager or play much Football Manager, he is probably the wonder kid of FM19. He is the striker to sort of get, and they've got him. So it depends if they play him or not today. He's a very good player, very good striker, and yes, they have. They're playing him. I mean, look, he's the package, isn't he? 15 finishing, 30 composure. He's everything you really want in a player. But who knows? Who knows? They've got Ashley Maitland-Niles as well. I'm pretty sure he's a right back. He's more of a midfielder. Okay, so Marcos Rojo as well. Right. Okay, let's get this up with. So we're sort of gone for the standard side. Huddersfield lost 3 games. It's parliamentary. Oh no, that was a bit ambitious to ask that. We've gone with the normal side. Cassidy up front, Nepo and Blackett Taylor on the wings. We've gone for Carl Scott in the centre. We've gone for Butcher and Glendon in the midfield, and in the back we've got Lafferty and Caddis on the wing backs, and then we've got in the centre we have Dunn and Iacovitti. Right, let's see how this goes. Huddersfield now getting a bit of they've got highlight here. They're starting to make their way forward. They're playing very, very good football, in fact. That was a lovely bit of play from them. Here they come. And Kachunga's now on the ball on this wing here, and trying to find someone. Pellegrini gets a header, but doesn't actually manage to convert it into the middle of the net. So that sort of saved our little skins a little bit. We're here just for the money, really. Huddersfield Stadium isn't big, 24,000, so which is more than what we can take anyway. So we'd have a little money, hopefully, but that's probably just going to cover us for an entire month. Well, what I'm more focused on this year now is the league, and what can we do to stop this sort of awful. Why is he giving a penalty? Lafferty is clearly impeding Pellegrini. Here we are. See what it's going to be a penalty now. He's going to break the goal. Oh. There we are, 1-0 to them. 1-0 probably a few today. So, they've even got electronic boards on the backs. Yeah, lovely penalty. Wish I could have players like them. Wish we could. I mean, at this stage, I don't think we're going to have any players like that probably for another 5 seasons. Even when we get into if we ever get to the Premier League, I don't think we'll get any players like that for 3 or 4 seasons, depending on how we're playing. But, here we are. We've got a highlight. Glendon crosses the ball in, finds Nepo, finds Dunn. Dunn's got some space, and Blackett Taylor scored a goal. It's 1-0. Come on, lads. Yes, boys. I don't know what I'm getting excited for, because it's not going to be, look at the fans we brought. Look at them. Look, they're cheering. Come on, the Latics. Go on, lads. Oh, there's lots of them. I bet it says there are about 20. I hate that. One of the things of the graphics of Football Manager, I think I'm doing like a non-league save as a sort of a private save for myself, and we're taking one player, one fan, but there looks about 70 in there. So, that's something I think Sports Interactive need to have a look at next season potentially is the fact that even though I'm going to say we're underdogs, even though the game engine is fantastic, I just think that's one thing they just need to change is the fans in the background. I don't think I've said it before. Right, here we are, getting an attack. Lafferty's found some space, and that's the end of that highlight. We're doing well, actually. We've got 57% of the possession. 7 goals 7 shots, 5 of which have been on target. So we're not actually doing too bad. I mean, I'd take them back to us. I don't want to, because I want us to focus on the league, and another game would just be another annoyance for me, especially when we need to start getting wins in the league. We're going to bring on Powell for Carl Scott. Cassidy's not been scoring, amazingly. We're trying to get Carlton Morris in from Norwich to give us a bit more, a bit more of an option for us to use. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to change that. Change that around. Oh, they've got a highlight. Here we are. So, Lossell, is it Lossell? Lursell? Into Lafferty. Lafferty's found some space on this wing. He's just driving forward. He's gone past 3 players. Can he cross it in? Find someone. He's found Blackett Taylor. Blackett Taylor gets a header, and Jonas Lursell, just manages to clip it away. But that was really good play from Lafferty. Ran for about 4 or 5 players. Right, they're on the ball now with Smith into centre into Williams. Williams got some space, takes a shot. Unfortunately, is unable to convert it. It's unfortunate. Fortunately, he's unable to convert it. Come on, if we've got a chance of winning this, let's take it. They're starting to push on a bit more. I mean, to be honest, they scored a penalty. We've actually scored a goal. So, I think the win in there is technically with us. If we hadn't gone down that penalty, maybe it might have been a different game. But they've got to play them against us. So that's a little bit more money. But we do want to focus on the league. And that's going to be a bit of a difficulty for us. But I suppose we could see, we're in the 4th round of the FA Cup. We could see who we could potentially get if we beat Huddersfield at home. Yeah, we're just going to come back for that now. We're going to come back for the FA Cup draw and then we'll go on to the next game. So, see you in just a sec. Okay, ladies and gents, so let's have a little look about who we potentially could get if we do end up beating Huddersfield in the 3rd round replay. So let's have a look. So we've got a few teams who, I mean, we'd prefer to have probably a top Premier League club away. I'd have Liverpool away. Oh no, not us. Bournemouth. I mean, I don't. As long as we get a Premier League club, I'd have them. But then again, at the same time, we've still got to beat Huddersfield, so at home, and that's going to be a little bit big ask. It's going to be a Tuesday game, and what do we not do well at? Oh yeah, Tuesday games or midweek games, whatever. We're not the best at that. Oh, that's a good game, Man City, Man United. Who could have made that one up? A lot of Premier League clubs are playing, getting Premier League clubs. I mean, the worst thing is what we would like to have is I'd have Reading. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll go with that. We want to beat Huddersfield first, but I'd take on Reading. Where are they in their league? They are currently 7th, so basically in pretty much the same position as. I was actually trying to sign him at the start of the season. He's had a few games in. So we're going to come back now for the Peterborough game. So just see you in just a sec. Okay, so there. Now this is a game that's going to be quite difficult. I think Peterborough are just behind us in the league. If we have a look at when we beat them before, I think we did beat them. I think it was 3-0 win. We went 3-1. We beat them as the second game of our season. So we can beat them. But remember, this is a midweek game, so we're not playing the strongest team, and they probably are. And I don't think they actually. I'm not entirely sure they played. If I just click on him, go on to Peter. Oh, he's part of the wrong side. Anyway, I don't think they played in midweek. Anyway, so one thing we just have to look through quickly is we've signed Carlton Morris from Norwich. He looks like a fairly decent player. I mean, this season he scored 3 goals, in 2 goals in 3 games in which he's only been subbed on for 3 of them, so he's not actually been playing a full game so far. Hopefully he can provide us with a little bit. He's got good finishing, good composure. His mental stats are pretty good. His technicals aren't good, but his physicals are also pretty decent. So fingers crossed he can help us get over the line this season. We are paying him £4,000. He's sort of the rotation play I'm going to have between Cassidy and Morris. We need another striker. Ben is not. He's not of the calibre we need him at the moment. He's scored a few goals this season, but we needed someone a bit more reliable than Ben. So that's the side we're going for. So we are going for today. We're going out for Carlton Morris up front, Gabriel and Ryan Brewster on the wings, then Joel Powell in the attacking midfield, Marich and Theo in the centre, Jacobson and Hamer on the wing backs, and then Iacovitti and Dunn in the centre with Kieran O'Hara in goal. They are a good side, so that's why I've chosen my side to try and sort of be able to battle their ability. Come on, lads, we're moving a promotion spot if we win this game. And we need to win the game. We need to win it. I mean, we didn't have the game on the weekend because we had Huddersfield, but we need to get some sort of momentum now. We need to start making some form as we go along. Right, we're in the blue and they're in the yellow today. So, what is that? That's just tells me all about it, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look at the league table. Get that on. Can't have none of that nonsense about latest event updates because I don't think there's many games which have been postponed. Bolton I know is one, and they are now winning, so they are just encroaching over Peterborough. Peterborough are, not really close to us. Obita's got the ball now, and Ryan Brewster, I thought he was about to get a red card then. Cook into Scopper, that's a weird name, into Tony, Ivan Tony, can he find some space? He finds O'Hara, Mark O'Hara takes a shot against Kieran O'Hara, and has slotted it in. Not the best of starts. I'm not sure about Kieran O'Hara at the moment. I don't know if I like him or not. He's what we've got though, so we're going to have to stick with him for a bit. We have got a lot of players. We have got a lot of players who are League 2 quality, who aren't this league quality at the moment, and we've just got to focus on, taking every game as it comes. We're not going to get relegated because we've got 49. We've got 48 points at the moment, so we only need probably about 4 more points to make sure we secure our place in this league next season, as a whole. But we just got to just play. I'm not going to change up the system. Jacobson finds some space into tries to get onto Brewster. Brewster can't get anyone. Hamer's found some space now, and Powell's took a shot. And this is what happens every single time we hit the post. We're not clinical. We're not clinical in the box. It's starting to really frustrate me. Hamer's found Morris. Morris, can he do something on his debut? Finds Jacobson, who can't whip it in there, gets it back to Theo. Theo to Dunn. Dunn into Hamer. Hamer's found some space into Powell. Carlton Morris has got some space and done a lovely shot. That is absolutely fantastic. Welcome to the Latics, young lad. Brilliant play from Carlton Morris. What a lovely shot. That was a lot better. That's more what I want to see. Hamer finds Powell. Powell's found Carlton in acres of space, and Carlton just ladders it into the top corner. And that is a really, really good goal. Now, if he can do it outside the box, we need to make sure he can do it inside the box as well. Because that is where we've always been a team that's been able to take shots outside the box and score, but we need to be clinical inside the box, because that's where a lot of the attacking stuff comes from, being laid into the wings and then someone playing it in. Brewster on the ball now finds Powell. Powell, can he find Marich onto the centre? He can. Marich found some space. Lovely little run there, just a little bit less on the finish. I think it was on his weaker foot, so he wasn't too sure about where to place it then. So we're drawing at the moment. It's coming up to half time. I think that's what's going to be at the end of the half. Oh goodness, or maybe not. Kieran O'Brien just cannot hold on to anything. He cannot hold on to anything. He can't even hold on to Velcro trainers with Velcro gloves on. He couldn't even hold on to that because he's got. I'm just trying to think about what the opposite of Butterfingers is. Strengthy fingers. He is a Butterfingers. That's probably what I should be saying. He's just, I don't know, I'm really unsure about him. I think we're going to give him this season and then see what else is out there. I mean, Iverson was good last season, but then I think Kieran O'Hara would be good in League 2. This league is different. He's just, I don't know, I think I should have gone for Sam Walker. I was trying to get in someone in loan, and Marich is now injured. So on comes Glendon in the ball-winning midfielder role. Hopefully he can do something. Carlton Morris, I think he's had a good start so far. I'm quite impressed with how he's playing at the moment. Well, no, this is going to be another draw because the draws are starting to frustrate me a little bit now. Who do we bring on? I think we're going to bring on. Oh, no, I don't bring on Ryan Cassidy. I think we're going to bring on Kyle Scott for Powell, just because Kyle Scott scored a lot more goals in the midfield areas rather than Joe Powell has, and hopefully he can bring something to it. I'm going to go with a shout of the Marmore. We're going to change tactics up to the attack because that tactic actually last time we beat them with. But I don't know if it's going to be enough today. I think that's going to be... Oh, here we are. Oof. Every free kick, I'm worried. Because I don't think Kieran O'Hara's got the ability to defend a free kick. I don't think he's got the eyes to defend a free kick. Right, Bruce is now on the ball. Can we do something with it? Is that the end of the highlight? I'm not entirely sure just yet. Scott's found some space. All he needs to do is cross it into Morris, and Morris needs to get a head onto it. Theo into Glendon. Can Glendon find a shot? He does, but there's nothing to it. Nothing to it once again in that box. Cooper finds some space, tries to get it into someone. Now Dunn's on the ball. Is that going to be the end of that highlight? Kieran O'Hara boots it up and finds Obita on the opposition. Godden's that. I was about to say a swear then. That was Oh, why? Why is this happening? Why is everything going wrong? Why was it going so well to start off with? Now it's just being dreadful. Kieran O'Hara, is he going to save it? No, he's not, because he just cannot save set pieces to save his life. 2-1 to Peterborough. And this is just... Oh, great. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's making me cry. You can't see this now on camera, but I'm actually crying. Little tears coming outside the side of my face. No, it's not. It's just annoying, you know, because I think it's that classic thing with Football Manager. You get so engrossed, even though you know your team isn't good enough to be able to compete in you know, as highly as they were. You kind of think, oh, well, we're doing all right. Let's keep this up, and then it starts to fizz out, and you get a bit annoyed. And I shouldn't be annoyed, because they've been doing absolutely valiantly this season, and maybe this isn't the season we go up. You know. But there's still plenty of time to play. There's still plenty of football to play. There's still lots of games to play and lots for us to do. Right, so next time we're going to come back now. We're going to come back. Look at this. Look at these. These are the glory days of Sky Bet League One. These are the glory days. The glory days are over. Okay, so we're going to come back now. I'm not going to do the FA Cup replay. I'm probably not going to do the FA Cup fourth round if we get through. I will probably now come back... probably at the beginning of February, so we can come back for the Fleetwood and Shrewsbury game. Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury. There we are. Right, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give a massive thumbs up down below, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe and click that button down below. Thank you very much. Cheerio.